Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this lesson. Today I am going to take up the topic complete the following sentences of the lesson Fritz, which is written by Satyajit Ray. So children, in this I am giving you lot of complete the following sentences and with its answers so that you will be able to answer in your exam. So let us start. And before that, let me ask you, have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not subscribed, please do. And watch the video till end. And press the like button if you have liked it. And I'm sure you're going to like it as this lesson will be very beneficial for you in your studies, for your exams. So children, let us begin. And my first question is, Fritz by Satyajit Ray can be classified as a good ghost story because, and the correct answer is, a sense of airiness pervades throughout the story and ending of the story, which is a perfect climate to the slow built-up mystery and suspense provokes their response of the readers. Question number 2. Gardener Shankar and Jayanto gasped at the ground, open mouthed in horror, amazement, and disbelief because, and the correct answer is, there lay at their feet, covered in dust, lying flat on its back, a 12-inch long, pure white, perfect, little human skeleton. Question number 3. Jayanto must get rid of his weird notions because, and the correct answer is, if that did not happen, he would have strange dreams every night and talk of fits, walk on his chest, and would eventually go totally mad. Question number 4. It was the month of October and not at all warm in Bundi. Yet, the collar of Jayanto's shirt was soaked in sweat because, and the correct answer is, he was mentally agitated and was too overwhelmed by his obsession with Fritz to control his excitement, expectations, and nervousness. Question number 5. A tranquilizer may not be good enough because, and the correct answer is, Jayanto was so upset from a simple memory of his childhood that a nerve tonic or some such thing would have a soothing effect on his obsessed mind. Question number 6. And the question is, an idea came to Shankar's mind that if Fritz's grave could be dug, it would be helpful because, and the correct answer is, if Jayanto could be shown a few remains of Fritz in the grave, like the buckle in the belt or brass buttoned on his jacket, perhaps Jayanto might be able to get rid of himself of his weird notions. Question number 7. And the question is, Shankar was feeling lost and helpless while discussing the matter with Jayanto because, and the correct answer is, the latter was convinced that Fritz came to their room the previous night and those little marks on his quilt were his footprints, and how could Shankar talk sensibly to someone whose mind was obsessed with such an absurd idea? Question number 8. Shankar was worried about Jayanto when he was sitting with him in the back of his car because, and the correct answer is, there was a veiled excitement in the movement of his hands, and there was an odd restlessness in Jayanto. Question number 9. Shankar would definitely have spent a little more time at the fort, but he decided in favor of returning to the circuit house because, and the correct answer is, one look at Jayanto, who was more anxious, made him take this decision. Question number 10. Jayanto started when Shankar called him by his name because, and the correct answer is, he was absent minded and did not seem to notice his presence even when Shankar went and stood beside him near a wall on the terrace. Question number 11. Shankar thought that he must give Jayanto one of the tranquilizer he had brought with him because, and the correct answer is, Jayanto was mentally agitated and Shankar could see in the morning that he had not slept well. Question number 12. Shankar had no doubt that Jayanto only had a bad dream because, and the correct answer is, he being skeptical and logical in thought was convinced that all those childhood memories had upset Jayanto, and that was what had led to his dreaming of a cat walking on his chest. Question number 13. Jayanto was staring hard at the cover of his quilt because, and the correct answer is, he had seen tiny brown circular marks and on it, and this along with his experience at night of some small things walking on two legs on his chest intensified his anxiety and horror. Question number 14. Jayanto woke up the second time because, and the correct answer is, he felt that something walked over his chest and he was filled with fear. Question number 15. And the question is, Jayanto woke up the first time because, and the correct answer is, he had heard a shuffling noise near the window. Question number 16. Although Shankar fell asleep barely 10 minutes after hitting the pillow, he woke up a little later because, and the correct answer is, there was a slight noise. Question number 17. Jayanto buried Fritz just like that without a coffin because, and the correct answer is, he could not find anything, not even a little box. So he had buried him without a coffin. Question number 18. Shankar fell asleep barely after 10 minutes by hitting a pillow because, and the correct answer is, he was feeling rather tired after the day's activities and the bed was very comfortable. Question number 19. And the question is, Fritz did not exist for Jayanto anymore and it was dead because, and the correct answer is, having been attacked by a couple of stray dogs, the face of Fritz was battered beyond recognition and his clothes were torn. Question number 20. Jayanto wanted to make a coffin because, and the correct answer is, he arranged a funeral for Fritz who was dead, and Fritz was, after all, a European. Question number 21. And the question is, it seemed that Fritz could understand every word of Jayanto because, and the correct answer is, Fritz had a funny smile on his lips and certain kind of look in his eyes during the one-sided conversation. Question number 22. Jayanto's parents warned him not to overdo things because, and the correct answer is, as a child, he played only with Fritz and had one-side conversation with him for a long hours and was obsessed. Question number 23. Jayanto had all the time in the world for Fritz because, and the correct answer is, he had not yet been put to school. Question number 24. Fritz was not the usual kind of doll little girls play with because, and the correct answer is, apparently it was very lifelike, and although it was not mechanized, it was possible to twist and turn. His limbs would turn and his face had a smile on it. Question number 25. Jayanto and Shankar went for a stroll in the garden after tea, but Jayanto suddenly stopped because, and the correct answer is, he remembered a deodar tree and was trying to figure out its location. Question number 26. And the question is, Jayanto recalled the whole business about the doll slowly because, and the correct answer is, in Bundi, the memory of Deodar tree triggered excitement and anxiety in Jayanto. And as he began to put fragments of memories together, the intriguing story of Fritz emerged. Question number 27. And the question is, Jayanto had turned rather quiet after arriving in Bundi because, and the correct answer is, he was more emotional than most people, and perhaps the return of some of his childhood memories made him a little depressed. Question number 28. And the question is, it seemed as though Jayanto and Shankar were back in old Rajputanas because, and the correct answer is, Bundi still retained its old world charm and heritage. The streets were cobbled, the balconies were jutting out from the first floor, the electronic poles alone represented modern times. Question number 29. Jayanto as a child came to Bundi because, and the correct answer is, his father Animesh Das Gupta had worked in the archaeological department, and his work sometimes took him to historical places and also to Bundi. Question number 30. Not many people came to Bundi because, and the correct answer is, it could be that from the point of view of a historian, Jodhpur, Udaipur and Chittor had lot more attraction to offer. Question number 31. Jayanto was insisting on Bundi because, and the correct answer is, he had as a child come to Bundi and had always wanted to return after growing up, just to see how much the modern Bundi image he had as compared to the image of Bundi in mind. Question number 32. Jayanto get talking about going to Bundi, and Shankar had no objection because, and the correct answer is, having read Tagore's poem The Fort of Bundi, Shankar was familiar with the name of the place and felt a pleasurable excitement at the prospect of actually seeing the fort. Question number 33. Jayanto and Shankar had been planning their trip to Rajasthan for quite some times because, and the correct answer is, Jayanto worked in the editorial division of a newspaper and Shankar taught in a school. Therefore, the main difficulty lay in both of them being able to get away together. Question number 34. The narrator Shankar could not help asking Jayanto if he was well again. And the correct answer is, Jayanto seemed to be in low spirits and had a slightly preoccupied air that day. Question number 35. And children, this is my last question to you. Jayanto had many toys, but he played only with Fritz because, and the correct answer is, he grew obsessed with Fritz. It was his uncle had brought it down from Switzerland for him, so he loved to play with it because of the smile and the twist and turn of his limbs. So children, these were 35 give reasons, that is, complete the following sentences. Hope it will be helpful for you in your exams. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.